Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laurence and I post art videos once a week, but maybe by the time you see this video, I will have taken a short break. It's because I'm going away for work for a couple of weeks. I don't think I'll be able to post consistently for a few weeks, but the regular schedule is going to start in October. At the time of filming this, it's the beginning of September and it's so hot. Ooh, it's full on summer. Summer kind of went away for a bit and then came back full force. Right now, I'm in the process of packing everything that I need to bring with me for these 3 weeks of work away, and I have a lot of stuff to bring. So it's kind of hard to pack. I'm also going to visit my family before I go, so I need to bring some clothes for that trip and finalize all my luggage the day before I leave, basically. I'm going in northern Quebec, so where I'm going, I need to bring my food, I need to bring all of my basic necessities. I need to bring toilet paper, I need to bring everything because everything is super expensive there. So I have to pack a lot of stuff, but I'm allowed to bring 30 kilos worth of stuff with me. So there's that too. I could ship some things out, but it's going to take a week to get there. And I only stay there for 3 weeks, so I don't know how worth it that is. I might have to do that. But I kind of wanted to do a short vlog of this week before I go and show you what I get up to. I'm planning on going mushroom picking. I'm going to bring a couple sketchbooks with me when I go visit my family, so I might do some stuff in there. And I just came back from a music festival weekend. It was a weekend away. We were camping there. It was so fun. I did a couple of drawings in my sketchbooks, so I thought I could show them to you. Nothing is fully planned for this video. I just wanted to bring you along with me in this final week in Montreal before I go away for 3 weeks. I use this sketchbook here. This is my Royal Talents Art Creation sketchbook. I did 3 drawings. Oh, 3 or 4, maybe 4. I did this one. This one is a drawing of the river at the festival site. There was this place with some waterfalls and some rapids, and you could swim in here. It was so refreshing because it was so hot during the day. So it was perfect. You heard the music playing in the background and you could just relax, eat, drink, chill. Everybody was super happy. So I spent a couple of hours there the first day and we drew. I gave some art supplies to my friends and everybody had such a fun time. I did this first one and then I wanted to practice drawing people because I feel like I don't have a lot of experience with that, and I wanted to practice sketching them really quickly, capturing their essence, capturing their poses, but these people were moving constantly, so it was a great exercise for me to be able to do that. So I did that, and I like this composition with people closer here, and then it goes in the background there you can see that they're a bit lower. These people are higher on the rocks with me, and then we have people in the water. That was nice. I kind of did the same thing here at first. I started sketching some tiny people, and then I was like, oh my god, what did I start? I'm going to spend hours sketching these tiny people. So I drew the background and it started raining at some point, so the people went away, which was great for me because I had less people to draw. And yeah, so that was kind of the other side of the river, and then the water continues that way and there's more waterfalls on the other side. But in this area here we could swim. It was safe to do so. It was so fun. And then so that was the next day. I decided to go a bit more into the psychedelic route. I wanted to have fun, to play around with colors, with watercolors and pencils, do some shapes. I really didn't feel like doing anything too complicated. I just wanted to go with how I was feeling, so I did this, and I think that's it. Oh, and this is what I'm bringing up north. I have this first luggage here, which is full of my clothes. There are still some clothes missing that I washed. I'm waiting for them to be dried. So these are going to be my clothes. So this is going to be for the blankets, the food, hygiene, washing stuff, you know. I don't even know if I'm going to have soap for the washing machine there, so I brought some. You know, I have to bring a bit of everything. I have some toilet paper here. This is going to be my carry-on bag. I'm just waiting. After this weekend, I'm going to put all of this in a backpack. But for now, this is my carry-on. I'm bringing my winter boots, which you can't really see right now. So my winter boots here, because it's going to be cold there. It's the end of summer and start of fall. So I don't really know how cold it's going to be there. It's going to be pretty cold, I think. So I have to bring clothes for like every temperature. But I have a very limited amount of weight. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Also, I baked some bread that I'm planning on bringing with me. So they have to fit in here, hopefully, with the rest of the food that I'm bringing. I'm planning on bringing a lot of dried foods, so some pasta, some lentils that I can just rehydrate there. I'm going to bring a couple of cans of peas, coconut milk and stuff like that, but a limited amount. I'm bringing some stuff for breakfast, some stuff to make sandwiches with. Basically, I have to bring pretty much every meal for the next 3 weeks, but it has to be light. So that's my challenge that I'm facing right now. But also, since I'm leaving to go see my family, I'm leaving tonight and I'm coming back the day before I leave. Everything is going to be finalized very last minute, so I'm hoping, because if it's too heavy, then I have to pay a surplus, and it's not guaranteed that they're going to bring my luggage with me. It depends if the plane has the room for it, or I send it by post or by cargo, which is also going to take more time. And then I'm wondering, is it worth it? I don't know. I'll let you know what I end up doing. Oh, and I also want to bring a couple of art supplies there. Anyway, enough chatting. I have to finish packing. So I went to visit my family for a couple of days. I went to my dad's place and he has this huge forest in his backyard basically. So we went and picked some mushrooms. We had a lot of fun just trying to identify them and just going around, doing a little hike. It was very relaxing and very hot. My God, I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life. Slow feeling. I'm leaving tomorrow and there's still so much stuff to prepare. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest, especially because I have to limit the weight under 30 kilograms, which is not a lot. With the food alone that I bought, I have more than 30 kilos, I think. So I have to decide if I have some food shipped there. So yeah, I have some stuff to do, but I wanted to show you the drawings that I did at my dad's place when I went to visit. I just came back this morning, so I did a couple of drawings there. One is finished and the other one is not. In this one, I did a drawing of my dad's place. He has this beautiful forest by the side of his house with a lilac tree, a little fence. So it was very cute. I used my watercolor pencils for this one. And in my new sketchbook, the Stillman & Burns Zeta sketchbook, I did one painting. Where is it? Oh, here. It's like the first layer, so I have to add some stuff on top, but I took a picture, so I'm planning on finishing it eventually. So yeah, that's what I did. So I'm gonna show you what I'm bringing up north. So I'm going to bring these two sketchbooks and some paper. This is Clairefontaine watercolor paper. It's cold pressed. There's 6 sheets. My goal would be to paint on paper a bit more, so that's what I'm gonna do, hopefully. So that's it when it comes to paper. Then in this little pouch I have 3 brushes, my water brush, and I have 2 Raphael brushes. So with that, it's gonna be enough. I have a little plastic watercolor palette that I used to use a long time ago before I switched to my ceramic ones. But my ceramic ones are way heavier, so I'm going to use this one. And I'm also bringing my watercolor palette. So that's it. Oh, and I don't know why, but I forgot to tell you that I was bringing this little bag in which I have my water cup, my sharpener, and a few watercolor pencils. And this is my final luggage. I have my big traveler's backpack. I have this turquoise luggage. I also have a carry-on, and this is me ready to go in the morning. And to finish off this video, this is the first view that I had of the tundra. So exciting.